going on, my American people? Yesterday, I want to talk a little bit about the Browns and my opinions of them in the game. Last night, if you didn't know, they played their first preseason game, and they lost to the Redskins in preseason like they always do, so that's not surprising. Win-loss in preseason does not matter. I, however, enjoy preseason games because it gives a chance for guys like Shane Wynn to earn a roster spot and earn a job. So it's fun to watch those guys give it their all. I want to talk a little bit about my thoughts on Ray Farmer, Johnny Manziel, Josh McCown, and all that fun stuff. Let's start off with the game itself. Josh McCown was 5 for 5. Dude was money, sitting in the pocket behind that beautiful offensive line that didn't even have Joe Thomas. He looked good. And when he has a line, he could be solid. Not good, not great, just solid. Good enough to win you some games. The best thing I like about him is his willingness to help out Johnny Manziel and coach him, mentor him, and all that fun stuff. Manziel, last night, as everybody knows, I cannot stand Johnny Manziel. I do not think he is a good football player. I think he's a good football player, just not in the NFL. I don't think it translates. But last night, Johnny Manziel, even though it's preseason, looked great, and it showed that he's progressing. And whatever he's doing, the whole rehab stuff, the whole arrogance stuff is out the window now. He's just cool, calm, and collected. I've been watching him in pretty much every single practice except for one or two. And there's a different demeanor about him. He's calm. He's noticing. He's watching. He's taking notes. He's mentally, I think he's getting there because the talent has always been there. The dude is talented. Just mentally, he can't get it straight. But I think he made a huge stride this offseason. But last night, he had a rushing touchdown. He only ran the ball twice. And the two that he did run it on were the best, what was I trying to say? The best play. So he didn't have to pass on that down. But he was 7 for 11, making good throws. I never doubted his arm strength or anything. So very impressed with him learning progressions and learning to throw first. Plus that offensive line. Plus McCown taking him under his wing and giving him advice after every single series. And just solid wide receivers. I think, this is going to pain me to say this because this is on tape, he can be a solid to good to maybe great quarterback. That's really pushing it, but I can somewhat see it now. But he just has to stay on that path. You set your mind to anything, and you can and will achieve it. So if he really wants to be an elite quarterback in this league, I think he can. But that's up to him. He's the only one stopping himself. Ray Farmer, man, I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely in love with this guy. Watching him talk, watching him at practice, like this dude, like he gets football. Football is his life. He just gets it. And I think the Browns, they may not win a lot of games this year, but the Browns' future is very bright under Farmer. Whether that includes Pettin, I love Pettin myself, but Farmer didn't hire him. And something I'm noticing from Farmer is he is getting his own guys, and he is weeding out the old regime players, minus the whole Pro Bowl. Obviously, you're not going to cut Joe Thomas and Joe Hayden. That's just stupid. The only one I think is remaining is Phil Taylor, which could be on his way out. But even like we all get mad about these players out there trading and releasing, and Farmer's bringing in guys from the later rounds / undrafted, and they're performing even better than the higher pick guys that, you know, Shermer and all them other jokers bought and drafted and stuff. By bought, I mean free agency and stuff. Gosh, don't be a jerk. And he's weeding out these players, and he's hitting on most of his draft picks. I'm not blaming the Manziel pick or Gilbert pick on Farmer. Those two were Pettin and Haslam. The rest was Farmer, in my opinion. And Farmer's hitting. I mean, Taylor Gabriel, like Batonio, Greg, like this dude is money. He gets football, and he is building on that line. And that is where the game is won and lost. So, man, I'm just excited for Farmer. I'm just excited for the Browns. It may not be this year, but you can definitely tell there's a different vibe going on. So, Farmer, keep doing your thing. Ignore the haters or ignore the doubters, whatever you want to call those people. Trust me, the future is bright with Farmer, and if Haslam wants to cut ties with him, that would be a huge mistake, even though I believe he said that they are going to stay, even no matter what happens this year. So that is what we need. We need stability. We need at least 3 years of something, because I'm sick of this 1 year, 2 years changing the coaches and stuff. So very positive. Again, they may not win many games this year, but next year, man, I can really see them making a push. If Manziel gets together and can win some games, next year you can see the Browns in the playoffs. Mark my words, boys. All right, I'm about to get me some iced coffee because you know how I'm absolutely addicted. So have a blessed and awesome Thursday as I sit in the middle of this intersection because people aren't going. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think. All right, bye. Bye, as if I'm on the phone.